and the fair thing to do. My understanding is you've indicated to my clerk that when she said I give everyone an hour, and you thought that that was unfair, sir. This is my courtroom. I run
That's
my
not
court.
true.
No, no, no,
I
no,
didn't
sir.
say it
Let
was
me talk.
unfair.
Let me talk,
Sure.
sir. I was told that you indicated that, and I do have a court reporter, and I do have a clerk, and they can say what if that was said or not as well. So I think that is fair. I think that is just. If you don't agree with it, then sir, you have the right to either petition the governor for a position as a judge, or you can run. But certainly, you will not dictate or make conditions that in my courtroom that you think is fair. It is not you. You are not the judge. I also was told, sir, that the last time you were in the courtroom, the assistant prosecuting attorney, Ms. Paula Cole, was not here, and you thought I should find her in contempt because she was not here to service you and your client. She
That's not.
she works in multiple courtrooms, sir. Do not interrupt me, sir. She works. I will give you an opportunity to speak. She works in multiple courtrooms, and no one has a greater right to have her here to make an offer on your client's case. For one, there is no right to an offer in as it is anyway. So now you have something to say, sir. Please do.
I most
It'll all
certainly
be
do,
on the
Your
record.
Honor. I most certainly do. I hope that there's a recording of whatever proceedings before you had taken a bench, because the word unfair had never come out of my mouth. That's number one. Number two, this I've been practicing for almost 8 years. I know that my position is not to question a judge's mandate in his own courtroom. That's not anywhere near what I communicated. I thought that it was an interesting take, because usually it's around 15 minutes to a half hour, but I had no problem with how this court handles. I was simply just having a conversation with the court officer. If that was received in a manner that I was
No,
anything
you
more
were
than,
speaking to, sir. We don't have a court officer, so you could not have been speaking to a court officer. I'm in a
well,
Zoom
whoever was
courtroom with
handling the
nobody in the
check-ins.
courtroom. You were speaking to the clerk. I'll give you an
Okay.
opportunity.
Whoever was, Your Honor, that wasn't. I didn't have any disrespect for how this was being handled. I thought I was simply just having a conversation. I said, "Oh, I thought this was interesting." That's all. That's all that was. Nothing more. If that was taken in any other way, I apologize for that miscommunication. But that's not how it was supposed to be received at all. So I want to make that clear. The other thing I want to make clear, Your Honor, is I did not suggest that anybody, maybe you might have me mixed up with somebody else, and it's entirely possible, but I would never suggest that anybody who's a member of the bar, prosecutor, any other lawyer be held in contempt for any reason. That's not the way I do things. So I've got a pretty decent standing and reputation in the community. That's not how I conduct myself. Perhaps that there's a mix-up. It's entirely possible, but no, that's not my position. I appreciate the opportunity to be heard.
I would not deny you that opportunity, sir. But what I'm going to say now is what is said and done is behind us. We need to go forward. My goal is to make sure that everyone has a just day in court. If they have retained counsel or appointed counsel, every person who is charged with the case in this courtroom is treated the same. And your cases may get called a little bit earlier because I recognize that you have to be, as a retained attorney, may have to be in other courtrooms. But the prosecutor is also attorney in this particular case. The assistant prosecuting attorney, Paula Cole, is generally in 4 to 5 other courtrooms. So she cannot be in any particular courtroom at any exacting time. So I need everyone to be patient, and we try to get through everyone. As you can see today, we probably have about, I don't know, maybe 50 people out here. I'm not sure exactly that. I'm just kind of glancing at the docket. It's a very, very large docket, and it's going to take time and patience to get everyone through it. But I try to do so in a fashion that is fair and just to every single person, irrespective of their having retained or. Now, it is my practice, as I indicated, for retained attorneys to try to get them out as quickly as possible, because I recognize you have other clients and you may be in other courtrooms, but I just don't do it for that hour has passed, I do allow you to go to the other courtrooms, and allow you is not being said in such a fashion that I'm, all powerful and controlling. It's just I recognize, and most times I come to an understanding that attorney will go to another courtroom and then come back when everything is ready. So certainly, as I said, everything that has been said is now water under the bridge, and we will go on, and hopefully we have an understanding of each other, and everything we do from this point forward is for the betterment of the system and your client and plaintiffs and defendants. So just that everybody gets a just day in court. That's my only goal.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Right. Now, back to your case. We've indicated that the officer, your case was scheduled for, I believe it was 8:30 a.m. It was scheduled for a formal hearing. There is a necessary officer. Well, there's two officers. One officer by the name of Tashawn, Tyshawn, short, Short, and the what I suppose is the partner, Roger, Roger, hyphenated last name, Lee-Scott. Those officers have failed to appear. I have no reasonable explanation as to why they are not present, but they are not present, and a time of 1 hour has passed. So if they were in another courtroom or someplace else, I would have expected at least a phone call saying they're on the bench, or they're on the record or someplace in another courtroom. I have not received that. As a result of that, these matters are dismissed. Oh, I'm sorry. Counsel?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
My court reporter was in the middle of setting up something in here, and she didn't get your P number. Could you give us that again? So your name and P number.
Oh, no
please?
worries at all. Yeah, that's P80072.
All right. And that's Arabo, Arabbo.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So we're all set. Your client's case is dismissed. Good luck to you, your client.
Thanks so much. Thanks so much. Look forward to being in your courtroom again.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Have a great day. Bye-bye.